Next thing we're going to talk about, since I kind of touched on in the last video, next thing is we're going to talk about mosh pits. Yes, I do understand that you participation trophy woke crybabies don't really know what a mosh pit is, because you guys are just pretty lame about it. And to get a good idea of what it is, you kind of watch a couple old Hatebreed videos of concerts they did back in the day and some of the other ones, and then you get an idea what they really are. But to have proper etiquette or be respectful in a mosh pit is pretty simple. And how to come prepared is pretty simple too. If you plan on being in a mosh pit and that's your thing, you want to be prepared for it. A mouthpiece, a cup, and boots. Why? Because you go in there with tennis shoes or sandals, you're going to be miserable. Why the mouthpiece? Well, it used to be called slam dance. You got some assholes that want to do the slam dance. You got some assholes that like to fight. And you got other people that like to do all this other dumb shit. Well, that's the way the mosh pit is. Whatever the rules are at that moment is what goes down. No one makes up the rules. They just fucking do it. So if you're not prepared for whatever that situation is going to call for, then you don't step your ass in it, because you can end up in a hospital or dead. That's just a fact of life. That's just how it is. Secondly, while you're running around, kicking around, punching, throwing shit at every motherfucker, somebody falls, pick their ass up. I mean, that's at least be that respectful. Pick them up, because that way you can hit them later. So we'll go on with the next one. If you're the people watching the mosh pit and you got some assholes that are being douchebags and wanting to fight and drunk that are stupid trying to cause problems, like I said in the other one, throw their ass in the mosh pit, they'll solve that fucking problem real quick. Next thing, it's kind of a small rule, but it ain't really too much. And I can't stress this enough. I mean, if you got a beef with somebody and you guys fucking duke it out in the mosh pit, leave it there. When you're done and the mosh pit's done, that shit's squashed. That's the end of it. Leave it the fuck alone. What goes on that pit stays in that pit. That's just how it is. Yeah, some use it for a fighting ring and some don't. It's just, I can't stress it enough. There's no rules to a mosh pit except for what's going on in that situation and in that pit. Everybody can kind of gauge the rules by looking at what's going on. And that's just how that particular one. Each band is different, so each pit will be different. If you got Hatebreed and then Cannibal Corpse and some of them other ones, then yeah, there's going to be a pretty goddamn wild. But then if you got Red Hot Chili Peppers and then some other lame-ass shit, then it's not going to be so bad. It's going to be a little different. You just got to gauge it. So it ain't too bad. You just got to pay attention to what's going on. I mean, that's just, I really can't say nothing else about it, because you're just going to fuck around and find out.